Hey you guys, it's your girl Star coming to you with another video, and today I'm going to be talking about one of the most recommended fragrances, at least in my opinion, from people online and on YouTube. So I just heard a lot of people recommending it, and it was like, oh, this is such a beautiful, like sexy, fragrance. And I went out and bought it. I was like, okay, well, if she's everything that, you're saying that she is, then I'm gonna buy it. And I'm talking about the rivaled Armani code. I don't know what my top is. Y'all, I keep losing tops. Like, I need to do better. One day I'll show you guys my collection, but until then, like, I'm trying to like organize it in a way that's like aesthetically pleasing. So yeah, so I'll show you guys, but I'm always losing my tops because like I'll spray it and then I'll like go about my business and I never put the top back on. But anyway, so we're talking about Armani code. As you can see, I haven't used a lot of it. I've had this for about maybe a month. And it's let me go ahead, before I go ahead and give you the whole spiel, let me tell you what the notes are as usual. So the opening is a bitter orange and sweet Italian orange. And the heart of the composition is Tunisian orange blossom with jasmine sambac. And the base notes are orange blossom, vanilla, and a drop of honey. And yeah, so when I originally heard this, I was like, ooh, like this is gonna be a sweet, orangey, vanilla situation. And I was all for that, especially because a lot of people were saying that it had a little bit of spice, like a little bit of ginger. And that's right up my alley. Like, I really enjoy spicy scents. And it was supposed to be really sweet and gourmand, which is why I purchased it. It was not that. I maybe I'm the only person in the world that does not like Armani code. I don't know what it is, but it wasn't that. I actually sprayed it on this arm earlier, and even in the dry down, it's not that. And I actually have a perfume that smells just like it, and I'll show you guys in a second. So my thoughts on this is, when you first smell it, it is very masculine, like. And I actually had to double check to make sure I didn't get Armani code for him. But this is indeed the female version. I believe I spent about $60 on this one. And it is the smallest one. It's 1.7 ounces, I believe. And I bought it from Sephora. So that wasn't the best idea to do. I don't know why I bought it from Sephora. I just wanted to spend money that day, apparently, so that's what happened, because I could definitely have got it for at least $10 to $15 cheaper. But yeah, so when I first smelled it, I'm like, this is a little masculine, and I was waiting for the dry down to come into that orange blossom vanilla, and it does have orange, but it's not sweet orange. Let me just go ahead and spray it. Even though I sprayed my arm, I'm just gonna... Okay, so you get citrus, but I want to say it's not necessarily orange. Like, it gives me lime, lemon vibes. And I don't get any of the vanilla. You do have some white florals in there, so you definitely do have the jasmine, the orange blossom. And you get citrus, but it's not, to me, it's not like a sweet orange. It's just a very bitter almost orange, which I don't hate, but it just wasn't what I thought it was. And then it says vanilla. I don't get that at all. And a drop of honey. If it was a drop, it was literally a drop. So yeah, this is not my favorite fragrance. By no means does it smell bad. It just does not smell what I thought it was going to smell like, which sometimes does kind of like make me feel like, but it does by no means smell bad. If you like a little bit more of a masculine scent, not necessarily for men, but like something that has a little bit more of an edge, I would get that. If you are a man, or if you, whatever, if you like masculine scents, I would use this. I've not actually smelt the one for men, but this is a good masculine scent. And if I were a man, I would wear this. But the crazy thing about it is, I'm about to cough. It's really, going back, it is very strong. It's very strong and it lasts forever. My whole house is going to smell like Armani Code until like I open up a window. It is strong, and if you spray it, they will smell you. If you pass by, they are going to smell you. If you're in an elevator, the whole elevator will smell like Armani Code. So just keep that in mind as well. It is very long lasting, which is great. You know, you definitely want it to be long lasting, but it also is very strong. It's not for the weak. But instead of spending the $60 that I spent on this, I already had it. This is Gold Sugar by Aquilina. This is a pink sugar flanker. This is actually my favorite out of all the pink sugars, or the sugar line from Aquilina. This is my favorite. This is the Gold Sugar, and it has a lot of similar notes, but I prefer this one 3,000 times more than Armani Code. But let me go ahead and tell you what the notes of this is. So it opens with citrus and neroli, sounds familiar, with the heart of creme brulee and coconut, and a base of sandalwood and musk. So it definitely has more vanilla. It has more citrus, and it's a sweeter citrus. I'm just gonna spray this into here because I can still smell the Armani Code, just so I can give you. This one is what this was supposed to be. This is beautiful. It's so beautiful. So this is sweeter. It is a little bit more coconutty. It has a little bit more of a creamy note, more vanilla. I would venture to say more honey, because it is like an amberish sweetness. I love this more than the pink sugar because it has more depth. It's not just caramel. The coconut comes out, and it's not a fresh coconut. It's a dried. Oh my gosh, I love this. So if you have this and love this, and you're wanting something a little bit more masculine, you could go with this. But if you are thinking about buying this and you didn't really want to spend the money, but you want it to be sweeter, get this. It's really beautiful. And to me, it doesn't really smell a lot like pink sugar. I know a lot of people say like, oh, it smells like pink sugar. No, pink sugar has a little bit more of a synthetic note that this doesn't have. This is well blended. And look at this bottle. Well, don't look at my bottle. It was beautiful when I first bought it. But what I really love about this is you can get this for $20, $25 at the most. Don't buy it for more than $20 or 25. I'll give it 25 because it's sometimes a little bit rare for whatever reason. But this is a great fall scent. This would work really well in the fall and winter because this also lasts a long time. That's why I just sprayed it in the cap instead of just trying to, no, we already got a lot going on from this. But this will last you, this lasts even longer than this. And it is also a scent that they're going to smell you in the elevator as well. Like if you're in the elevator, if you're in a restaurant, if you spray these on the sheets, you're going to be smelling it all day. And what's crazy is if you put this on I would put this personally on my skin, but not necessarily on my clothes, because on your clothes, you're going to just keep on smelling it. It's not going to dry down or not even dry down. It's not going to mellow out. Either of these two, they're not going to mellow out. It's going to be an ongoing scent, massacre. Which with this I love, with that one not so much. But yes, 100% recommend this. I do not recommend this just based off of my style of what I like. But it wasn't bad. I don't want to say it was bad. I typically like Armani's fragrances. That's not true. I like one of Armani's fragrances, which is the Armani C Fiore. I do not like the original C, but yeah, this is what I would do 100%. This, not so much. But yeah, you guys, I didn't mean to drag out this video. If you have any other verses that you guys want me to do, or buy this, don't buy that, just let me know. I have a couple of these coming because I have a few that I was just like, I have something in my collection that smells just like this, and I like this one more, and it's the one that's less expensive. So if you guys have any other ones, just let me know. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Yeah, you guys have a good day.